It's great to see you all. We believe in celebrating the innovation here. So we picked 10 winners tonight. This is my partner in crime, Warren Buckleitner.
We're reaching an end of a long process of judging over 400 products and 12 people debating about this through 2 post-Sandy conference calls. And so we finally are able to announce the winners and formally recognize their contribution to the children's interactive space. And I'd just like to thank Robin for letting us take all of the limelight of CES and all of these cameras right now and focusing it on something that's this important. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you. And our judges. If our judges are here, please stand up and just wave. They worked so hard through so many calls. Thank you, thank you.
These were the judges. You can see them all here. Everybody got 1 vote and 400 products all released in the past 12 months. So that was how it worked. And so we're about to tell you which ones the judges agreed upon.
Whatever your views are on technology and education, every child needs to learn the difference between M and N. Now there's an app for that. There were hundreds of considerations this year, but this app stood out. This is LetterSchool from Boreaal.
We're stuck on the other side of the Atlantic, behind a mountain of work to be done. So we're sending this video message to convey our deep gratitude to the jury. Boreaal Publishers is very proud and extremely honored to have won the KAPi Award. We had 3 goals in developing LetterSchool. First, to take something very complex, namely learning to write, and make it simple. Second, to turn something that can be boring and frustrating into something challenging and fun. And last, to create something that appeals to all children, whether they learn quickly or more slowly. We're delighted that we can contribute to children's language and handwriting development through LetterSchool. Once again, thank you all so much for choosing LetterSchool.
I just loved how he said KAPi.
You have to introduce the woman behind you. Do you know who that is?
I don't know who this is, but I think I'm about to meet someone very special.
May I introduce Miss Alaska? And you'll be handing out our awards tonight. Warren?
So I'm get to follow up Miss Alaska. This is a good, Robin, this is an amazing gig, I'm telling you. So let's get back to apps, shall we? And this is a really incredible app. It's from Moonbot. Now you remember Morris Lesbor last year, the first app to win an Academy Award and a printed book. What they did this year is they made Imag-n-o-tron. It's an augmented reality app, and these guys are from Louisiana, and they also made a video you're going to see for the first time here. This is William Joyce, the producer, and his partner.
Hello, I'm Bill Joyce.
Brandon Oldenburg here at Moonbot Studios. Thank you so much.
For the KAPi Award for the Imag-n-o-tron.
Here we are, we're beta testing.
With our alpha and beta testers. Thank you, girls. Wave to the camera.
We hope to make more of these. It's such a huge honor for us to be able to share it with you guys in Vegas. We are sorry we cannot be there. We hope to be there next year, though, with a new Imag-n-o-tron.
It'll be even more amazing and do crazier stuff. So thank you again for appreciating our craziness. And we will see you someday. 7 lucky 7. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Bye.
So now we're going to talk about the best tech leverage toy. Tablets have resulted in dismal sales for nearly all video games this year. But here's an exception. Activision Skylander giants successfully merged 2 things kids love to do: collecting things and video games. And the technology lets them move from platform to platform. So if Johnny has a Nintendo and somebody else has a PlayStation, their games can interchange. Well-deserved award for Skylanders.
Next up, we have the best video game software. As Robin said, it was a tough year for video games, but there were some bright exceptions. The jurors wanted to send a message to a selection for taking a risk, and that was Connect Sesame Street TV. This was a highly debated choice, but at the end of the day, the merger between the Connect system and children being able to use their gross motor skills to interact with something that was traditionally sedentary was kind of a big score. And so we wanted to reward both Sesame Street and Microsoft for going where no publisher has dared gone before. Congratulations to the Connect Sesame Street title.
Somebody's here?
Congratulations, Miles.
Thank you very much.
Is Miles?
Hi. You know, Warren, you stole everything that I was going to say, which was to thank Microsoft for having the vision and the courage to take the risk on a whole new product category. They were an incredible collaborative partner, and it was a partnership that led to this product. Thank you very much to the jury, and thank you.
I got it.
Thanks.
Okay, best hardware peripheral. Let's admit it. Since last year, we had an iPad 3 and 4 and the iPad mini. Yes, they're all cool. But they already won a KAPi Award. And actually, it was really memorable. We can show you the footage. This year, the rise of the Android. Leading the way, Amazon's $200 Kindle Fire HD with new buffet-style learning store that is free from in-app sales or other gimmicks. The Kindle Fire HD with the Kindle Free Time Unlimited is our winner for the KAPi Award for this year.
This is the best technology toy. This was one, again, a lot of contenders if you've been to Toy Fair. Again, the jurors had a lot of discussion. Scott Traylor helped us call our attention to Little Bits. Little Bits is a snap-together circuit kit that makes it easy to test the underlying ideas and make up an electrical circuit. Kids quickly learn a key concept behind all technology, trial and error. Congratulations to Little Bits. Anyone here, Little Bits?
We're sending our award.
Right.
And moving on, we have the best educational technology. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, a video is worth 10,000. And this is the concept that the folks at Brain Pop understand. This year, they started a directory of serious games where teachers can learn about games that teach. It's called Game Up, and the jurors were impressed with a company that respects both kids and their teachers. Brain Pop, I think.
Brain Pop!
Thanks so much to Robin, to Warren, to all the jurors. We're really, really thrilled to have released Game Up this year and are creating a whole new platform of a lot of really terrific, serious games, not only that we've created, but that are created from a whole lot of different developers. So we're giving a lot of life and exposure to a lot of different games that wouldn't necessarily get exposure otherwise. So we're thrilled to be taking this interactive direction. So thanks to everyone at KAPi.
Let's do one photo. Sure.
Oops.
All right, this is another fun one. We've been watching 3D printing for quite a while. I know you have as well. This year was a big year for the 3D printing category, obviously very competitive. One system rose above the others in terms of making 3D printing, bringing it to the masses, and that is the cube. I think you might have seen one walking around, and I suspect there might be a 3D person here. Would you like to say a few words?
Yes, thank you for this award. I have an amazing team. My team is absolutely passionate about education and about giving kids tomorrow's competitive skills today. And this is only the beginning, so stay tuned because there is more connection between virtual and actual for the purpose of creation and making and teaching in the future. So thank you.
Abe will actually be here tomorrow printing and playing the world's coolest electric 3D plastic guitar. He's changing the world. How many of you have heard of Make Magazine and the Maker Movement? Making has become a household word, and there's a guy behind it all. His name is Dale Doherty. Dale coined the term and started the revolution. The jurors were thrilled to acknowledge the contributions that Dale has made to raising a generation of children that know how to make things.
Thank you very much for giving me this Pioneer Award for really the work of makers everywhere who are out creating and making and building new things. What we found is over the years, kids are really attracted to making. They really like to play with things, to make things, and to modify it just as adults are. So every year we see Maker Faire getting younger and younger with more and more kids. To give you an example of the kinds of things we like to see, the kinds of things we like to do, here's a project that hacks a toy. A maker came up with this idea of how do you get the cat off the bed when you're at work? Well, they created this box which has a motion sensor, and so when the cat gets on the bed, the monkey comes alive. And inside of the box is an Arduino, a small breadboard, which really connects the sensor to the logic. Say, wait a while, if you see movement, turn on this monkey and let him make noise. There we go. Now, that's clever, creative, ingenious, but it's something that everyone could do, not just a few. Thank you very much for the award, and make something today.
As you know, the KAPi jurors usually give 2 Pioneer Awards. One was to the legend, which is Dale, and then another to an, we call it sort of the upcoming pioneer, somebody young who's really contributing to the space and shaping it before our very eyes. This time, we decided to give the jurors together, decided to give this prize to a team, an entire team. This team of pioneers over the 2 continents in Sweden and San Francisco is Tokaboka. Their amazing contribution to the children's play with a tablet and multi-touch. Tokaboka, keep leading the way. Here to accept the prize, the president, and I think we can have a look at the team. Representing the team, the president, Bjorn Jeffrey. Bjorn.
Thanks a lot. We are super honored and happy to be receiving this award. We are a very young team. We've been around for about 2 years. Had a very clear idea that we wanted to try to do something a little different, trying to make digital toys on touchscreen devices. And I'm super happy that we got the team award for this achievement, because it's really been a team effort, as Warren said, across Sweden and our Swedish studio and to our American team also. It's been a fantastic thing actually for me to see this team coming together and creating some really magical stuff. So a big thanks to the jury, a big thanks to my fantastic team, and a special thanks to my co-founder and producer Emil Overmar, who had a very clear vision of what we were going to do and was very good at sticking to it and delivering all the way. So special thanks to him. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, let's hear one big round of applause for all of our KAPi winners for really changing kids' lives.
Thanks again to Robin for letting this happen, and again the jurors for pulling this together. And now, what's next?
We're switching gears.
We're in Alaska.
Oh my goodness, Miss Alaska, thank you so